at this point, there's a pixie whom helped us enchant an enchanting plate asking for us to repay the favor. But it's actually for a good cause, saving his girlfriend. So, or at least his would-be girlfriend, if he got around to actually telling her that he loved her. And so we actually followed his instructions as to where to go. He had written it out. He basically told us this is the place you'd been to before. You had gone there, retrieved a box from there, and left. That place, apparently, from what we learned, before us heading out there, I went back and did talk to Freya, the hidden temple Freya. And she explained, there are hide spots all over your area. These spots are hidden from the sight of the gods. And so, we began to realize that mystic beings don't go into those spots because the gods can't intervene on illegal activity in those spots. So that's a bad thing to have. Anyways, we know that there's a mystic being that had gone in and never came out. And we're getting asked to aid another mystic being to do so. So we drive down there, head on down. We go in there and we're looking all around the area that we had seen, that we had gone to before, and I finally found the tree that we actually had originally found the box. And unfortunately for us, I have to admit, it's a very tragic situation for me because I was younger, only 3 years younger, I guess, but seems like an eternity ago. I never really dealt a whole lot with death in my life in that time of my life. But also, I never dealt with mystic beings. Well, this time we found a body, and it wasn't a human body. It was a small pixie body. Now, we're going to be disclaimer here. This has been pretty much graphic description a little bit here. I wouldn't recommend, if you were squeamish, listening any further. Okay, disclaimer's out of the way. She had been skinned, hung upside down, beheaded, and her hands and feet were cut off. So, extremely shocking. And we grabbed the box we had in the back of the car, not really thinking of what danger could actually be around us at the time, and what did this, right? Just shocked at the whole scenario, ran quickly, grabbed her, and there was a little satchel with different items in it. And we brought her back to our house, and of course, our little friend, well, he just wrote a very tear-jerking letter and was very upset, and he told us that he would fly back to Ireland, report to the king of the Pixies that his daughter had died. Oh shit, right? That's what I find out. His would-be girlfriend is the freaking princess of the Pixies. Right? Oh my god. It just doesn't get easier, does it? No, it does not. Not after this. Alright, so that's what happened. He left. And we just put her body in a very safe place. And not much longer after that. I mean, he must have really caught a fly. I don't know how he got there so quick, but he came back as fast as he could. By the end of the day, he was back with a letter from the king asking us to properly give her a proper pixie burial, the pixie burial, which I don't know what that is, and to send back her enchanted wand. There was a little wand in that satchel. He said that we could keep all the other items, including the Thor stone. So we were allowed to keep the Thor stone. Now, I didn't know what that was. So I went in and talked to Moon, because, I mean, she is the goddess of the magical realm, to ask her about the situation. And she just broke down weeping and crying, saying how her best friend had died, and it was a horrible situation, but her spirit was nowhere to be found. Which that can't be good. That means that death was not able to come to earth and take her to heaven. And so Moon was all shook up about this. Oh man. It was bad. I mean, and it was really bad. she freaked out. Started blaming me. And just in a fit of rage, blasted out of herself fire. Shards of fire hitting me all over. I was all burnt up. I called back to Earth as fast as I did. I came back, my shirt was all burnt. I had all scars all over me. And of course my wife all, what? You know? Hell, what happened to